What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And I've not been around for maybe I came back to California and I told you guys I'm gonna make more videos that were not just a watch list every single Sunday. But I had some personal issues. My dad had some health issues, so I was with him at the hospital for quite some time. But luckily he's feeling a little bit better now, so I have a lot more time to make these videos for you guys. Today I got an exciting video that I've been wanting to make for some time. It's an update on our crypto chart. So if you go back a couple months back, we pretty much, I don't want to give myself a lot of credit, but we timed the bottom, guys. We timed the bottom. All those buys orders that I told you guys when we were buying, you pretty much killed it. You 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x with Cardano, all those coins. So I want to give you guys an update on where I think this continuous crypto bull run is going to go, how long the bull run is going to be, where are some coins that have some buying opportunity, where are some coins I'm not buying, or there's some coins that I think that have some limited risk reward I'm not looking into anymore, and what are my buy levels. Yes, I'm going to be giving you guys my exact buy levels. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you want to trade with me live about the stock market, crypto market, hit the links down below, our Discord community to join, be one of our premium members to trade with us live every single day. If you learn more about the stock market and the crypto market, we have courses as small players, both for the crypto market and the stock market. So just click the links down below. So let's get straight into the charts on our favorite website. We're gonna go check out Bitcoin/USD. So we gotta start from the main head. So that is the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin/USD. Let's get rid of this volume profile here. And recently, if you keep up with Bitcoin news, we got good news that Bitcoin finally has the famous golden cross, which golden cross indicator has historically always led to a strong bull run. So that is great news. But like I said, let's go over technical analysis just like we did in the latest video. And the first thing I noticed when I look at this big dip, what does it kind of remind me of? This big dip here kind of reminds me of this dip here. We had this initial big dip, a rally up, and then a sell-off. But it doesn't mean it's gonna have sell off. It does have that kind of look, but I'm not bearish on it. It's been holding support, which I think is very key. It's 44,000 all the way down to about 42,000. If you do follow our Instagram channel, I made TikTok talking about what my levels were buying about Bitcoin. I explained Bitcoin in details there because I could get a video out quicker. But in this video, we're going to talk a lot more details about why my buy levels are those. So here is this previous all-time high zero of 41,000, and we had a big sell-off in a waiting period in January before that massive rally to in the mid to high 60s. So this all top here, as you can see, was a previous resistance level. Get rejected here. Then once we had a sell-off after the 60s, this kind of head and shoulder pattern, it's where we consolidated. It's pretty much this whole area all the way down to the 30s, right? If you take a look at it with our nice rectangle here, you can see that pretty much at the bottom of that consolidation after the first all-time high period was where we found the strong support, and this was also a resistance. As you guys can see, I had a hard time until we finally broke it. And now, as everything goes, support becomes resistance, right? So we broke the resistance, it becomes support now. If we break support, it becomes resistance. So this old support became resistance again. We broke out of it, and I think we will see this as a level of resistance or support. Sorry. But my first buy order was around here, between 44,000 to 43,000. And as you can see, that's exactly what we got bought out on this latest dip. We did not dip more than 43,000. And like I said, if you do follow us on Instagram, I had a video out about more than a week ago that our first order came through at 43,000. So I was buying under 44,000, which is 43,000, and possibility again if we dip under 40,000, which will be pretty much falling back into this support area here, which I'm doing fall much more than 40 to 39,000, which you kind of be like into this, wick into it, kind of like we did here, go down of it, wick into it, and go back up. So those are my two buy orders. I don't expect to buy anything above it. If we don't fall in those buy orders, guys, I'm not gonna buy it. We had the good news with the golden cross happening. If you're familiar with the golden cross, it's a bullish indicator indicating that the shorter term moving averages is crossing above longer term moving averages, indicating a strong uptrend. So I think September, after we had this big rally here, 29,000 all the way up to the 53,000, and I think this big strong rally here, now we need to cool off. I think month September will be very flat, maybe even a little red. But I think after October, November, December, we'll start seeing a lot of this picking up. But I do think we're coming towards the end of that bull run. I think the bull run will be ending sometime next year into 2022. I think it'll be somewhere, our blow off top will be somewhere between December to March, maybe even. And that's kind of like what I'm thinking about now, scaling off some of these positions that I'm not interested into anymore to keeping in the bull run. Or sorry, in the bear market. So for Bitcoin, I'm happy with Bitcoin. These are the only two other buy orders that I have. If we go lower from it, which is totally possible we do, then we'll revisit this. It's okay. But I don't plan to add any more higher than 43,000 as of right now. So that's why I'm with Bitcoin. We had a strong bounce here, which I really liked. So now I want to see next some kind of consolidation, slowly starting to move up to break over this 53,000. I think after this 53,000, we pretty much have free room all the way up to 60,000. After that, it's all going to be past all-time highs very easily. Like I said, I don't think we see that move in September, or we'll start seeing that move more into October, November. And we see the crypto, after this big sell-off here, we see that the crypto market has been picking up with these next two pretty strong green candles. But like I said, this does have the look of this first drop here before another push up and then a drop down. So I'll be wary of that. And I'll be looking at it most closely. I think we can see from here that 50% drop into September, maybe beginning of October even, and then we start seeing push up because the momentum has definitely slowed down. So this is my opinion of Bitcoin. Now I want to talk about a coin that I get asked about every single day. I get asked about this coin like a massive amount, and I already have this right now because I mentioned this in the chat today, and I see a head and shoulder pattern on the Cardano. People are very excited about Cardano. We hit the $3, get a lot of them past the $3. But you can understand when you have such a strong move up, you cannot expect a move down. So Cardano, I'm not looking to buy any Cardano under anytime soon until we fall under $2. I just don't see the risk reward to make sense for the move that's already had up right now, at least for us to buy more Cardano, or for me at least to buy more Cardano, knowing my position size and knowing how much Cardano I own, how much I took profits $3. I made that aware to almost everybody. But for Cardano, my buy orders would be around 220 to 25, and after that it would be around 182. So you guys can see these are the levels you want to buy. This consolidation zones here. But like I said, right now I will be wary of buying Cardano, as I think it has room to go down, and these will be maybe the two buy orders that I will be looking at if I want to get some more Cardano. But right now I think it's a good time, because as you guys can see, it has made this head and shoulder pattern, looking to fall under it. And if you're not familiar with the head and shoulder pattern, it is one of the more consistent actually patterns if you're trading the stock market and even the crypto market, that I think you can see a move down. Now it could bounce and keep going up, and it's fine. I'm aware of my like I said, trading is all about risk reward. I'm aware of how much Cardano I own, and you gotta be aware of how much you own, and it doesn't make sense for you to add right now. The risk reward for me is not there. I don't see Cardano going up 10xing from here, or 5xing even from here, honestly, anytime soon without a big sell-off. So I'm not buying any more Cardano. If we fall out of this head and shoulder pattern, I'll be looking to buy 220 and then back down to 180. And if we add one more, we can talk about 135, but I don't see that happening right now. And remember guys, you don't want to hold, in my opinion at least, you don't want to hold coins that you buy up here in a bear market. Be aware, these are coins that I plan to sell. If I'm buying coins anywhere above 150, 180, I don't plan to hold them through a bear market, because a bear market is when you start holding coins that are maybe $1 for Cardano. Maybe you can see $1 coin in a bear market I'm talking about, which is not right now. Just trying to explain to you guys, you want to hold coins that you buy down here through the bear market. You want to hold coins that you buy at the top, because not even that it's not gonna go back up there. It's most likely, if not definitely, gonna go up there, but it's more of an emotional thing. If you've never been through a bear market, they're very brutal. You can really get sad, and you can sell out at a loss. So that's why my recommendation is to hold coins that you buy at the very top through a bear market. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm just speaking to you guys from experience. How many people still give up on crypto because they hold coins through a bear market and they're very brutal, even if the coin end up 10xing after. You can see that a lot with Bitcoin. Now I want to talk about a coin that I am planning to buy, and that is Solano. It's Solano USD, and Solano is actually a coin that I plan to buy and I want to buy more of. And this will be actually, because I mentioned this actually in the chat room as well. So one of the coins I'm looking to buy under 150. So we saw this dip here, 146 to 136. That's the range. And we saw that it wicked into it and it got bought out, and that's kind of selling off a bit again. But those are the first level I'm trying to buy at. And the second level I'll be looking to buy at is again the next consolidation zone. As you guys can remember from our old video, we understand how consolidation zones are kind of where you want to buy for the next levels. So next zone after that, I'm looking for 120 to down to 105. So potentially $100 to $120. So that's actually a coin I'm looking to adapt more on. It's a coin that I did miss out a bit. I have some Solano, but I did miss out a bit on Solano, so I'm a little upset about that. But it's okay. Those are 2 buy orders that I have for my Solano up here in the 140s and down here in the 110s, 120s. It's not making a particularly super bearish pattern. I think right now it's just having a sell-off after you see this big tail wick of a reversal candle up here on the daily, and after you see a massive move from pretty much trading in July at $20 all the way to 220, which is almost a 10x move within July to September. July, 3-month period, you expect this massive sell-off, 30% correction. It's completely fine and completely understandable. So you gotta be aware that the crypto market is very, very volatile. So be understandful and be wary of that. Next, let's talk about Ethereum. I probably went out of order. I should probably talk about Ethereum after Bitcoin, but I know everybody is excited to know what we're buying. So this is all stuff that I drew now. But if you remember our old video, we saw how this trend line really became the resistance. Was a resistance, it's become new support, and it's pretty much where you want to buy Ethereum. I see Ethereum dropping. My Ethereum buy order, if we do get it, will be around this 3,200 mark, pretty much where we see this we're talking about this trend line which had made this head and shoulder pattern, and then we bought down here. This all stuff that we talked about in the video a couple months ago. But my buy order will be right over here. So I want to somewhere around the 3,200s, 3,100s, 3,300s, depending if we get a sell off on this trend line. And then this is making a little bit, you could argue, somebody can make the argument when it's making another bit of a head and shoulder pattern, kind of like we saw back here. We'll have to see if that forms, but that's why we plan to buy, expecting bounces. Ethereum has a lot of good news coming up even to next year with Ethereum 2 coming out. The NFT really booming the market, really helping Ethereum push. So that's pretty much the first buy target I have for Ethereum, 3,200 or so, if we do get a sell off. Also, you can make an argument around 3,000 as well. Of course, 3,000, we saw this wick down here, almost hitting 3,000. 3,000 is always going to be strong support. If you want to be more conservative, you can wait until the 3,000 mark, turn and buy it. Just be aware that sometimes when you have your buy order like right at 3,000 or something like that, you might not get filled. Institutions are always going to get ahead of you trying to get the fill, and just be aware of that. You take the hit sometimes a little bit and buy a little higher. Is in the long, it's better to buy a little higher and then it moons rather than you not buying it at all, just because you were being cheap with the $100 on Ethereum, which is not much. Also, another buy order you could set down here at 2,600 if we do see any more selling off. But like I said, I really expect Ethereum to keep the trend up following this upwards trend line. We see how strong the support has really been, and you can understand how technical analysis now it works. We talked about this way back here. We talked about this head and shoulder forming down here. And we had this draw on this trend line before it even happened. So we bought here this double bottom, triple bottom actually, and then rallied all the way up. So those are my thoughts between in Ethereum as well, talking about those big, large cap type of companies, or not companies, but talking about those big, large cryptos. Now let's talk about our dear Ripple. You guys know much like Ripple, and it's one of the only coins that hasn't broken their 2017 all-time highest level, and that is a lot to do with their SEC getting in trouble. They've been getting in trouble with SEC. If you're not aware of it, they've been in a lawsuit with SEC for quite some time now, and there's been rumors that the lawsuit could be resolved in September. I don't believe that's the case. I would very argue strongly that it's probably most 99% sure it's not going to be resolved in September. It'll probably be later this year, more towards November, December, in my personal opinion. But I think Ripple still has a lot of potential, because it is a good fundamentally coin, and it has been pretty much getting I don't want to say screwed over, but pretty much screwed over by SEC that has not been consistent or doesn't have a strong argument against the coin. We bought Ripple back around what was it, around 65, 67 cents, so somewhere around this level when we talked about in our latest video. And right now I think it's a good buying opportunity to buy Ripple if you're not in a position to start buying position right around $1, $1.05, $1.08. But I think it's holding the support level very, very strong. And as you guys can see, I think this is the first support level, and then we have room pretty much all the way down to 64 cents. So I think this is a coin that for me has a lot of upside potential. I bought all the way down here. I bought some more of it up here. And as we move up, I think as this SEC filing lawsuit kind of takes place and ends up, I think that we're going to start seeing a lot of momentum in Ripple, which has pretty much been like a sleeping bear. I think this whole bull run has not really achieved the potential that I think this coin has. So this is one of my top coins, I think, for the rest of the bull run, which I think has a lot of potential and has not shown what it's capable of yet. Some other coin that I will be not that one. CRO USD, Cryptocom coin. Team Cryptocom coin is another crypto that I think has a lot of potential still. So it's a coin that, you know, I pretty much bought around 9 cents. I pretty much almost timed the exact bubble on this. I bought around 9 to 10 cents. It's not one I talk about in the YouTube video, but it's one that I've talked about before. I bought right around this inverted shoulder pattern. I bought somewhere around here, 99, 98 cents. And right now it's almost double, which is hitting a spike of 20 cents where I sold some of it. But I would like to see another dip if it's going to come, right around 15 cents. If it comes around 15 cents, 16 cents even, I'll be buying a lot more of Crypto.com. And Crypto.com is very similar to Binance. It's a coin that is part of the Crypto.com ecosystem. The Crypto.com, they have debit cards and are pretty much a broker system. It's really great if you're trying to stake or even get a debit card to earn more crypto back, and they pay you in the form of crypto of the CRO token. Think the ecosystem Cryptocom is very undervalued. They have this partnership with the UFC, and they're selling a lot of big other partnerships, which kind of caused this big move up here. And I think if this coin is going to surprise a lot of people the rest of this bull run and potentially next bull run. I'll be looking to, next time we hit a bear market, I'll be looking to scoop up a whole lot of this Crypto.com coin. If you're not in it, I think 16 cents is a good time to buy. Of course, guys, I'm telling you guys this, but always do your own research, always do your own fundamental analysis. Understand that, you know, crypto is a very, very speculative investment, and it can be very dangerous. So make sure you do your research and really invest in coins that are really believing your fundamentals. That is why I don't talk about all these crazy altcoins that a lot of people are there talk about, just because I'm here for the small 2, 3, 4, 5x rather than gambling trying to get the next 100x. My consistent wins over time, I think I'll set all those big gambling moves, which you always hear about the 1% of stories that made millions and millions off of some crazy coin they bought off and they went to the moon. We didn't hear about the hundreds of thousands of people, stories that lost money trying to chase those coins, or, you know, trying to invest in the next coin and getting rag pulled. That's something that unfortunately we see so much in the crypto community. So my buy levels for this will be around 13, 14 cents if we drop, but my first buy level is around 16 cents. And I'm willing to average down this, even down to 10 cents. This was my pretty much the last time I bought has been around 10 cents, and now I'm waiting for it to try to get another dip level around 16 cents. Next, I want to talk about another coin similar to Solana that has been, you know, doing really, really well, and I'm looking to buy some more of it. That is Luna. So Luna, I'm looking to buy $35 if you can get a dip back down. And then if you guys know my trading strategies, I like to buy the dips. I don't like to chase it. I don't like to FOMO. I don't like to look for breakouts. I like to buy the dip because I want to maximize my risk to reward, and I want to maximize my potential gains. If I don't get the dips, I don't like to buy high. I'm cheap. I like to buy low and then sell high. So my 2 buy orders for Luna will be around $35, and then again around $26, $27, $25. It's a newer coin in the whole pretty much crypto ecosystem, but strong fundamentals. Is a coin that I like a lot, and I would like to build a bigger position on it for the rest of this bull run, because I think this coin has potential to, you know, hit the triple figure marks up here eventually in this bull run. So these are my 2 buy orders on these coins. And I pretty much wrap it up with the rest of the coins that I'm really looking at. My plan for the rest of the bull market, of course, you know, like I always talk about, And remember guys, like I always talk about, crypto is a marathon, not a sprint. That's why I don't update, I don't talk about quick swing trades with crypto, because even if I'm in a loss on a crypto trade, if I'm strong, if I believe in the fundamentals, I'm willing to average down the position. But that's why I only hold cryptos that I really believe in. I believe in the projects, because I don't have to worry about those nasty rep pulls. I don't have to worry about those terrible things that can happen in the crypto world. So remember, crypto is always a marathon, and if you ever get scared of it, just zoom out and understand what the crypto what crypto has done, what crypto, where it's come from, all the bear market. Right now, it's pretty much the most stable time crypto has ever been. And if you guys were in crypto way back before 2017, you understand how crazy and how volatile, it's even crazier than now. So just understand that, understand what you're getting involved in when you're investing. And if you guys like this video, remember, leave a like, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see next, more stock talk or more crypto talk. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.